Charleston White on critical and analytical thinking, part 2.
A kid, a kid's normal life out here mentally can't compare to my thinking level. I was raised to be a psychiatrist, a psychologist, because I grew up in their field, in their world, where if they say, hey, well, Charleston, why did you do that? You say, man, well, I did that because he made me upset and I was angry. Well, how did you feel before you got angry? Most motherfuckers can't say, what you mean? I got mad. Well, there's other feelings before anger. Anger is a smoke screen. That's the last emotion. So so then you say, well, I felt like he was gonna hit me. Well, that's a thought, Charleston. I need you to tell me how you felt. So they're gonna give you, so you can't come up with a word because you don't know how you feel because nobody's taught you your feelings. So they're going to give you a sheet of paper with 100 different smiling faces, frown faces, with I feel excited, I feel oblivious, and you look at them faces. So now you're learning how to identify what you feel. Not only that, when you say, well, I feel like, well, Charles, I asked you what you thought. You tell. So now you're learning to separate your feelings from what you think. Homie, do you know how critical that is to thinking? Because as a kid, you act off your emotions based off lack of brain development. They call it being impulsive. As an adult, you're not supposed to be impulsive. You're supposed to be a logical, rational thinker. But if your feelings and your thoughts are mixed together, then how can you separate the two if you're not taught? That's why motherfuckers be trying to tell you how they feel, but telling you what they think. And it's a confusion in the communication. Because I'm trying to understand how you think, but you expressing what you feel, but can't say, I feel this. But you angry doing it, expressing anger, but you want me to say, I hurt you. I'm saying anger. So nigga, that's why we can't communicate. We can't separate our thoughts and feelings. So just think, nigga, I stayed in the system almost 7 years from being brainwashed, having to memorize, minimizing, justification, blaming, easily aggravating others, misleading others, easily misled, inconsiderate to self. And so now I got to memorize this.
He makes some great points about the separation between emotional thinking and critical thinking. When you're analyzing things, you're not basing your decisions off emotions. And anyone who is basing their decisions off emotions, then they are a liability. Also, when you are able to see things from different views and angles, you are able to process information faster. So this type of thinking is very good if you use it properly. But if you're using it the wrong way, in a manipulative way, then it can cause harm. This is what pimps use. Same type of shit. Well, anyway, tell me what you guys think. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys back here in another video.